So we are back out as what we used to do, chasing foxes with the bow. Man McGreasy, he went out last weekend and he ended up shooting 4 and whistled in like 10 or something like that. So they're on the move. It's just about to start mating season. So we're going to get on the blowers and see what we pull in. What do you reckon, McGreasy?
Yeah, my word, let's get into them.
Got him.
He's not liking that.
Oh, fucking.
Smacked in Gundel.
Perfect gas. I picked him at like 35. I picked him at 35 and I'm set at 30. So all I done was just fucking, he was staring right at me. So all I done was literally aim for his snout.
Yeah.
Like just near his snout, because he was sort of like half sitting down and looking at me.
Of course he stopped behind the stick too.
Yeah, but like I just slotted it through that gap. Like I had the gap.
You could see, yeah.
Like I didn't have his full body, I had his shoulders and his head, but he was like sitting and looking towards me. I don't know where he was sitting or standing, looking towards me. So his head was dead set in line with all his shoulders.
Yeah. Did you see that first one?
Yep.
The one that just like slowly walked across that way?
Was that the one that came down first?
There was one real early. He walked across the top.
Yep.
Yeah, actually I'll turn my mic on.
He didn't like that butt.
No, I reckon he'd be dead.
Like he was not happy.
No, I reckon.
And it felt good and looked good. It looked like it went straight through him.
I reckon he'd be dead. Because there was one at the start that like snuck through that valley there and went up there. That's why I kept blowing the whistle flat out, because I was hoping he'd come up over here. And then I reckon it might have been that one that sat up there. I don't know why this one spooked here.
Oh, you seen me. He had eyes on me, but like I was in the open, so all I'd done was try to take a couple steps closer to the tree to get him to come down closer.
Because I was wondering why he spooked. And then when I seen him run away, I was like, oh shit. And I looked and I just seen him just poking. This bloke just poking.
See him.
He was just poking through here, and then you looked at me, I was like,
I couldn't see. I got that on GoPro too, actually. Unless the GoPro's pointing down. I couldn't see him until he got to that clump of trees and started walking his way through, and I was like, oh, there he is.
Yeah, and then I thought he was going to come screaming in this way, but he was just
moseyed in, eh?
He was just.
That's why I was like, I need to draw back and I need to shoot the minute he gets through that gap, because all he's going to do is keep coming up the hill, and
I reckon he was
I'm going to be shooting straight into a rock.
I reckon he was a dog. That one.
Yeah, he looked very doggish.
And this one was I reckon this one was a young dog. I reckon that's why they were so wary.
Yeah.
Because if it was a female, they would have shot in, I reckon.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, it's good we got two.
Let's go look at this arrow, because I reckon it's going to have some blood on it.
Good bit of blood, Mitchell.
Yeah, well, you don't get much blood on your arrows with foxes because they're not such a big animal and they've only got little small blood vessels, and once your arrow goes through them, like, whereas if it's a deer, it like takes its little bit longer time to go through, so it coats your arrow, but you won't be able to see, but I've got good red blood just on the fletching there, and from the smell of it, it smells every bit of blood. Like, it does not smell bad at all, and the way he curled up, I'm pretty confident. So
I reckon he'd be dead just up here, I reckon.
Yeah, we just need to find probably won't find a blood trail. They're hard to find, the blood trails of these, but we'll have a look, we'll follow him. We watched where he sort of went, but
he shot up there.
Yeah, he just shot up there. He curled up. Like, when I shot him, he arched his back, and that's the sign of a good shot. Like, that's a sign you've gone in a good area.
He stopped like 20, 30 metres away and was looking in trouble.
Yeah.
So I reckon he should just be over the ridge.
Hopefully. It's been a while since I've shot a fox.
Righto, let's go find him, mate.
Yeah. Righto, so we're about, I'm going to say like 70 or 80 metres away from where I shot that fox, and we've had really good blood the whole way along, like really good blood. For an animal that's that small, they shouldn't be losing that amount of blood, but I think everybody knows how tough a fox is. It doesn't matter what you hit them with. You can hit them with a rifle and they'll still run for 100 metres. So, and that's like with a 2-3 or something, like they'll still run. So we caught a glimpse of him at about that 70 metre mark, but it's still good blood where we seen him. So we have faith that he's dead up here somewhere, but we're not going to keep on tracking him and miss out on whistling in other foxes. So we're going to keep whistling but follow the same trail that he did, and hopefully we stumble across him. But it's good to finally let an arrow fly on a fox. I haven't shot a fox in a long time, and I felt confident that whole entire time. It looked confident, the arrow's got blood on it, so hopefully we stumble across him. But if we don't, at least I got it done. It's one gone, he'll die. So
yeah, he'll die.
Yeah, we don't really have to follow him up, we just want him dead.
No, yeah, pretty well. There'll be more of them.
Yeah, that was two that came in just then.
There is more of them.
So,
Oi, there's one coming.
Booska! Smoked him! 39. You would have just heard me say that, 39, but I dead set had to slip that. I had a little branch in front of me coming like this, and I had one above me going curling over, so I had to fucking punch it through there, and I was a little bit worried, but it flew so good. I was so confident. It was a little bit windy, but I just felt that.
you can see when the wind picked up just as you shot, the camera sort of shook.
Yeah.
Yeah, when you shot, that's when the wind picked up.
Oh, but I just absolutely creamed. If that's not like a top of body headshot, I don't know what is. Like that's up there. That's a good shot. Well, so my microphone just went flat, so you wouldn't have really heard much with that fox that I just shot, but don't know if you can see that. Look at the blood on that. Absolutely covered. He was quartering away. So, pretty confident with that. I smoked him, but we're so close to where their dens are, so they get running, and a fox can handle an arrow and a bullet and run like 70 metres without it even worrying them, 70, 80, whatever, even if it is a good shot. They're just that tough, so there's a good blood trail, but I reckon he's run into his den. I can't find him, but if that blood says anything, he ain't healthy. He'd be, I dare say, he'd be dead as they can come. But we're going to keep tracking. I think McGreasy's going and still trying to track him for me, but as far as I know, I seen him go around a corner and he didn't pop out the other side, so I reckon he's gone into a den. But anyway, that's fox hunting for you, and we're going to keep going. We're going to go home and have some lunch now, I reckon. Take a bit of a break. Righto, so you can scratch that video from earlier because I didn't think I was going to find him, because like I was saying, I got to talk a bit loud, my mic went flat like I said. Like I was saying, we've been shooting them so close to their dens that it's just, you don't know, you track their blood and then all of a sudden they disappear and they've either gone in their den or they tuck themselves in a bush somewhere, you just don't know. So it's good to find this fella. He ran a solid 70 metres, I want to say. But
70? No way. That's like 50 metres.
You reckon?
Yeah, because that's not that far from where you shot him.
Yeah, righto. Well, 50 metres, but it's so good to actually get a fox on the board. It's been a while since between drinks for me. Like, I haven't been able to shoot a fox in a long time. So it's been absolutely unreal, and that's a good feeling. I knew I smoked him. It felt good. I was confident. 40 yards. I was 100% confident, and look at that. They've all been dog foxes, but only the dogs are getting around at the moment. Like we've been saying, it is starting to come on to mating season, but usually the females will be getting around with them, but it's just purely been dog foxes. You can tell by their bright orange coat, and like they got a bit of a mane that goes on with them. But
and just the size of them.
Yeah, just the sheer size. Like that there would be a full-grown female.
Yeah, easy.
Easy.
I reckon he's a young dog too.
Yeah, and he's only young. He would be young.
Yeah.
We shot a bigger one earlier, which was in the video. But no, absolutely stoked. We've still got the afternoon to go, so hopefully we can get a few more on the board, because who doesn't love shooting foxes?
Yeah, shooting foxes is good fun, especially with the bow.
My God. Righto.
What have we shot? 3 now?
That's 3. That's 3 foxes. I couldn't find my first one, but
that's
3. Anyway.
Righto.
Let's go have some lunch, eh?
Bloody